Daniel. I think it will be best if you first introduce yourself.
My name is Daniel Attal. I'm 52 years old. I'm a physical therapist.
And you were a physical therapist all along?
It's something that I chose a long time ago. I learned in France, in Paris. After that, I'll migrate to Israel. I'm divorced with 3 grown girls.
Parents, yes.
Working a lot, and that's, I think, all about me.
And you have a second half, which we may...
Yes, I'm walking or living or
working with, I think, perhaps, or living with...
My guide dog, Shoko, is sleeping
Shoko the man, Shoko the
it's
guy.
a big white Labrador for 38 kilo. Very strong, very clever, playful.
Lovely.
And,
Shoko.
we're making a good pair, I think.
A very good pair.
I think.
Very symbiotic.
And we're making a good pair.
Okay. How was it to go with him to Poland?
I've already traveled with him, so I knew approximately how it's going to be. And before going to Poland, I organized it in my head, and I thought approximately how things are going to be. I love walking with my dog. I prefer walking with my dog than walking with someone for 2 reasons. First, it's faster.
Okay.
And then I trust him.
You trust him.
More.
You're right.
I can trust someone not because people are by purpose doing things or things like that. Because
he knows you.
He knows what I like. I think we both know each other, and we know what each other need and mean. And all his attention is only
for you. Yes, towards you.
Walk, to guide, to take care of things, to be careful. When you're walking with someone, you're talking with him, and he can, a fraction of moment look somewhere else and puff.
You're on the floor.
You're on the floor, or with your head on something, or something like that. So, I'm trusting my.
I saw it. I really saw it when you were together. I could compare you to the others, and I really can see that you really trust him, and completely. Yes.
A dog
it was very lying. Obvious. Yes.
Not lying. A dog is. A man can lie. A dog it never lies. If it's doing something, it has a reason.
It has a reason.
It has something to. Even if it was another dog and he want to say hi, it has a reason. It's not cheating, never. And so it's in the end, when you understand that, in the end, it's easier to trust a dog than to trust a person because the dog never lies.
I agree. Let's talk about the trip, the trip to Poland. It was a giant experience.
It was a shaking experience.
Okay.
Huge.
It was your first time in Poland?
My first time.
And was it the first time through Betoved or also?
No, it was the Betoved delegation, and it was the first time for me in Poland. I've read about the Shoah before, and I saw movies and went to conference and spoke with people who have been there and suffered from that. But when you're there, you're there. That's something else. That's another dimension. That's concrete. It's real. It's not a story. It's real, and it's shaking. It's shaking for me because people are saying, one can say, the Nazis were animals, were beasts. They were not.
They were not, definitely not, of course not.
Normal human. And it make it even worse. If it was a beast who's doing that, okay, that's a beast. The beast is a beast, and it's the way.
Yes, but
of
animals
being
don't do it. They do it only for eating.
So it's even worse. If a human being can do that, that's something terrible.
We can't understand.
If those people could do that, we have to be very careful because we are not different. We are human beings as well, and we have to be aware and be very cautious. Don't never let us slip into that.
Falling asleep during
and I don't know even how to say it. You have to remember that in my point of view, every human being can hide inside deep, a small Nazi, and it takes something to wake him up, and we have to be very, very cautious to keep that very small Nazi as small as we can.
I have to ask you something. Right now, after I was in the trip with you, I kind of know some of the answer, but I want to hear it from you. I asked it, and I was asked a lot before we went to Poland about blind people who go to Poland, who go to the camps, to the you can't see. How do you really expect to experience everything? Tell me about it.
So, when you're using words, words have meanings, and from time to time there's a lot of meanings. When you're using the word to see,
okay.
For you is to see.
To see, plain.
Eyes.
Yes.
For me to see, I'm seeing, right, differently, but I'm seeing things. So I can see. I was in Poland and I saw things as not in the same way that you saw it, but I saw things. I felt things, I heard things, I smelled things, and I think my experience is not very different from yours. The way to gather the information may be different, but after that, the emotions, the thinking, I think we're the same.
I know, and I saw it, and I understood it when we were there. I can also remember when we saw the film, The Escape from Sobibor, with the earrings, and Amir is explaining the movie, is telling the movie, and all of us completely saw the movie. And
yes,
felt the movie.
Yes, Amir did it very well.
Some of the seeing people put the earrings and to hear him through the movie.
It was a very good thing to do. It made the movie accessible to us, so we understood it better. He put us into the ambiance, into the really in the right place. And yes, he was a quite very good guy and guide. Amir is a very special man, I think.
It comes from the heart.
And you know, I'm very proud. I thought about it after that. I'm very proud of him.
Why?
I'll say why. Amir he was a fighter. He's an Air Force pilot. He fought in the army. And I'm very proud to have people who know how to fight bravely and who know how to cry. And he's doing the both. He's fighting, but he's not lacking sensibility, humanity. He's always, even when I think those kind of person are fighting, they are keeping in mind that they are human beings, and even the others, the enemies, are human beings. And I'm very proud to have an army like that.
I'm with you on that. Something I remember that you said that, and I felt the same, that it was very cold. It was really very cold, sometimes really very cold. And we kind of felt embarrassed to say that it's cold, and we were dressed very, very, very good. Yes, and
because yes, of course, I thought about it. I was in my Danek, and I was walking with a hat and a coat and a raincoat and two pairs
and
of
gloves
socks
and everything.
and gloves
Yes,
and everything. And I was cold. And I thought, okay, before me.
How can we complain? How can we say?
Before me,
Yes.
here walked people with only
Pajamas, yes.
with nothing on their foot.
And nothing on the feet.
So shut up.
It was really difficult.
So shut up and go.
And for the dogs, it wasn't cold, you think?
No, the Labrador is a very strong dog. It can work. I think I read somewhere it can work. -10, and they're okay. It's a very strong dog. The Labrador is a strong dog. And they have a thick coat. They're okay. No, Shoko was...
Daniel, anything else you want to add to Betoved, to the experience, to Amir?
Amir, as I said, is a very sensitive guy. A lot of knowledge. He succeeded to transmit knowledge and feelings.
And feelings as well, yes.
He was very impartial. He brought us facts as is and let us do the thinking. And I think that's the best way to do things. He knew. I think was the best thing. I think he knew when we were somewhere. He knew to bring us the history in the large scale, but to also give us a personal point of view of one person who was at that time at that place, and it made all the horror even stronger when you're getting to details and understand that it was not 6 million person, it was 6 million details, so 6 million stories, 6 million feelings. And when you're understanding that, it's even
stronger, much stronger.
It's even stronger to make it personal, and he succeeded to make it very, very personal.
Daniel, I want to say that it was a real pleasure for me, and I want to thank you, and to thank in general for the whole experience. It was a very strong experience for me as well.
Yes, I think both sides of the visual thing had a very, very strong experience. I also had a very nice, a very good feedback. No, I cannot say feedback, a very strong experience with the blind people and the seeing people.
It was really very nice. And I thank you.
Most welcome.